Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to some. Thank you for coming in this morning. Ugh. Hope everybody's doing well. Good morning, Pearl. Or good afternoon, I should say. Hang on just a minute. Hi, Millie. Hang on. Hi, Adel. Hi, Janet. Sorry about that. I don't have any spray paints right now, so I'll be watching and doing something creative. Ooh, that's okay. If you've got do you have any like regular inks and alcohol, or inks and some water? Well, today we are going to be working on some, we're going to be playing, I have a Dollar Tree, a watercolor palette, and some tiny cups of acrylic. Oh, you're not a low budget crafter. I had less than you. When I first started, I didn't have nothing. And the wonderful, hi Deborah, and the wonderful world of YouTube and lovely friends of mine, they helped me, get where I needed to be. I see that Miss Mary's on again. That's where everybody's at this morning. We're going to be playing with some inks today. Some spray inks. You can go to your local Dollar Tree and get you some spray bottles. Oh, she's opening a box from Katrine. Awesome sauce. Let's go to your local Dollar Tree without dropping it. Good thing they're plastic. Go to your local Dollar Tree and get you some of these travel spray bottles. You get 3 in a pack, but 2 of them don't have nozzles, but you can always change out. And what you need is some food color and alcohol to make your very first set of alcohol inks. Or you can even use water. Hey, Ray Ray. That's what I first started with. I didn't have all the expensive stuff, so I just went to the Dollar Tree and got like a set of 3 bottles and just experimented with the colors. You can also go to Walmart and get these little bottles here. There's 2 fluid ounce bottles. Hi, Carrie Ann. All you need is alcohol or water. And if you want to make it a glimmer, I don't know if I've got my glimmer stuff in here or not. It's called LA Looks. It's the same thing basically as mica powder, but it's even finer than mica powder. I don't believe it's in here. I don't see it. I don't see it, Bert. There it is, Bert. I found it. Oh. Look for LA Colors. I don't know if it's going to focus on me. It's LA Colors. It's an eyeshadow. But this is the same thing that you can use to make a glimmer mist. All you need is a bottle, alcohol. Doesn't matter the percentage of alcohol. It's just the higher the percentage, the more pigmented it is, I guess. Not exactly sure how it works, but I just use any type of the clear alcohol, not the green alcohol, but the clear alcohol. And what I do is I open this bad boy up, pour the alcohol in about, yay, so far up, about here or higher, however you want it, and just tap that glitter, this eyeshadow in. And guess what? What it does is it makes the prettiest shimmer mist. I don't know if it'll show up, but I will try it. It's pretty and it shimmers. You see the shine on that? You see the alcohol drying on it? It'll dry. Hang on a minute. I'll show you the results. Also, one more thing. If you're making these by hand, don't shake up and down the bottle, because guess what? That mica powder that's in here, or the eyeshadow, it's going to get clogged up in your tube here, and you won't be able to spray it out. And you'll have to soak that bad boy with hot water. Trust me, I've had to do it a couple times. Because me, dummy, I'm in a hurry and I'm shaking. It gets up in the tube and it clogs it up. So, whenever you want to distribute the eyeshadow in here, swirl it. Swirl. Don't go up and down. Swirl. Hi, Michelle. And so, after this dries, I don't know if it'll pick up. I don't think it is. It's not going to show, but it is so sparkly. My lighting in here is kind of bad because it's been dreary, rainy, and normally I am feeling better. Ray says, hi, James Lee. She's going to be coming over today. I did a little bit of house cleaning before the show. It's why I'm red-faced. It's hair slicked back. Look at that. He's smiling at me. But anyway, it is pretty. It's just not picking up. But if you use the LA Colors eyeshadow and alcohol and a 2-ounce spray bottle, there you go. There's your perfect glimmer mist. Now, the same thing goes with any other color that you want to do. Just take your food coloring and fill up either your Walmart bottle or your Dollar Tree bottle. There's two differences. This one, the cap stays closed and it doesn't leak as bad. This one, Walmart brand, you got to make sure you keep them standing upright and the cap on, because guess what? This sucker leaks. So please, if you're using the Walmart brand bottles, which I hate, but I had no other choice, I didn't have any other bottles, keep them standing upright. But the same thing goes for regular sprays. All you need is alcohol, food coloring, or you can use your refills for your ink daubers, or you can also use what I just experimented with not too long ago. Where'd they go? You can get these ginormous bottles of RIT dye. It's for clothes, but you can also use this to make pigment dyes and sprays. They're very, very potent. You don't have to use much, and if you buy the basic red, blue, yellow, and green, you can make just about any color that you want to from these colors. So your best bet, it is expensive in the very beginning because it costs almost $5 a bottle here for these, but it's well worth it because this bottle is not even hardly been touched, and I've made 3 bottles of alcohol ink from just that much color in here. So it's your best bet to get you some of these and get your basic colors and mix them like in old bottles or Walmart bottles or Dollar Tree bottles. Put the same amount of dye as you would in here. Hi, Sue. Put the same amount of colors you would in here, but keep in mind the RIT dye is the same consistency as the alcohol. So leave room, like if you're wanting to make some. I've got an empty bottle here, actually. So guess what? Guess what we're going to make. Let's see, what color was that? A real pretty reddish color. So guess what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to show you how to do this. I needed to make one yesterday, and I figure I'd go ahead and show you guys today on how to do that. Hi, Hi, Arlena. And so I'm going to get my alcohol and I'm going to show you. If I can find it. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right there, sitting in front of me. Whoa. All right. Hang tight, ladies. All right. I have what they call racing red. I've got my alcohol. And I've got my empty bottle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. Empty bottle. I'm going to pour the dye in. Watch, since I'm in a clear bottle. See that? That's your ink. I'm going to pour the alcohol in. Leave room to shake. I know that looks kind of like blood, but it's not. It is not. Now, if you don't like the color, always leave room in your bottle to add more color. Do you see how that works? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to shake that bad boy up. Shake, 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 shake. All right, now we're going to test that color. Let's get us a piece of paper here. Get a nice, clean, crisp, white piece of paper. And we're going to spray. We'll show you what this does. Look how pretty that turns out with just your red dye color. And that's just a couple squirts. Now, if you kept spraying, hang on. The darker the color gets on your paper, look how pretty and dark that is. Voila, you now have alcohol ink sprays. You can do the same thing with food coloring. Food coloring is a bit bright. A couple drops at a time, test the color, see if you like it. Same way, you can do it in all forms and shapes of colors. If you didn't like this, pour half of it out, add you some more of the other colors. All right. Voila. I must have pitched my bag of spray bottles, a whole bag of it. Thank you for telling me on how to make them. I will pick some up more spray bottles today and add some food coloring. You just opened my whole world up. Well, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. That's how I first started. That's how I first started making my alcohol inks. Everybody showed me how to do it, gave me tips, and I figured a lot of things out on my own. And from there on, I have taught many, many people on how to do that. And whenever you spray, just keep your paper, because guess what? We can spray on top of that. You use dollar store markers for your sprays? Yep, I remember you telling me that. You were one of the ones that helped me figure out what I could use, Arlena. I remember very nicely. All right, I just had a spray right here. I'm just going to add this. Oh, and that was my blue glimmer spray. There's some bottles that don't want to work right. I'm just playing with the sprays right now. Just covering this page up. But the paper is not, well, it is, but it isn't what we're going to be working with today. We are going to be working with I get it out in one sheet. We're going to be working with tracing paper. And as you've seen in the picture intro, we are going to be making sheets that look like this. These are gorgeous sheets. And you can still see through them. Look at that. Look how gorgeous it is. This is nothing but tracing paper. You could probably also use deli paper because deli paper has just about the same consistency and texture and feel as tracing paper. And so I was just playing this morning. I just had all my hands clean. I was mopping my floors, got my hands all clean. Now I'm getting them all dirty again. And so I was just playing with colors today. And I'll show you how to do this as well. This one I'm going to be using for my Little Mermaid journal that I have been commissioned from the D-Stash. And so this is going to be going in the green one, and this one is going to be going into that journal. And that was just a mixture of all the colors just to see what they'd turn out to look like. Yes, you can use deli paper. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it's what I was saying was about that is it's about the tracing paper is about the same texture and feel as deli paper. Just about the same. One more. I made a yellow one, and it is very, very, very nice. So this is what we're going to be playing with today. We are going to be playing with some tissue and some sprays. You can use anything that you want to. Anyone that you want to. Well, we're just going to be playing around seeing what colors we make. Okay. Stay, I say. We might even pull out some photo paper and we might play around with some of that too. Now let me dry this and I will get you guys put down to this so we can play some more. But I'm going to actually put you guys down to my desk. That way you guys see what I'm doing. Oop, I can't see. This is so pretty. It looks like unicorn paper. I see you, Mama. Oh, well, you're very welcome, Adel. Looks like I inspired someone. Yay! Anybody else here see me? Hi, hey, Rose. YouTube's been buffering a lot because I was watching Katrine this morning. She was buffering real bad. Linda. All right. That page is done. I was just playing with the sprays, but look how pretty that turned out. I don't know if y'all can see that spray glitter. Oh, the camera's not picking it up. But I've got some glitter mist on there. But that's what I was playing with. Look how pretty that is. And then the back side, look, it's even prettier. Just from where the colors bled through. Very pretty. Cotton candy unicorny type of thing. Yeah. Now, I'm going to clean my desk. Keep a baby wipe handy, because your hands are going to get dirty. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, I would suggest wearing some gloves. You don't want to look like Papa Smurf like I generally do after I get done with one of these sessions. All right, do tell, Linda, how many painty papers did you count yesterday? Now, I almost forgot, guys. I have Happy Mail from Miss Dawn Boss. Look at that. I got it yesterday, right after the show. Kind of needed to pick me up, and I got it, and here it is. Is T in here? Did I miss her? Is T here? Oh. Where are you going, Michelle? Oh, I thought T was in here. Darn it. Oh, what am I doing? I did do the backs of some, but I cut one up for Lisa's Pig 10 last night. Oh, okay. We'll come back and see us when you get done. My cats are being little mischievous little shits right now. I just cleaned my house. And they're going and destroying everything that I just did in there. There we go. On Deli paper, there is a shiny side and a matte side. Which side do you spray on? I would say the matte side. I don't know. I've not really used deli paper to spray on. I've used it in other things. That's pretty. I like that. Yes. Listen to Wanda. Matte side. That's what I figured. Happy 4th. Ooh. Ooh. I got 4th of July tags. Did I have a trade with her? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. She has made some really pretty tags. Ooh, I love that napkin. Love that. I love that. Ooh, I know where that's going to go. Looks like that's going to go in the napkin journal I'm going to be starting. Ooh. Oh, these are neat. How cute that is. Love it. Cute little ribbons. Oh, that's sweet. I love that. Got some blingy bling. Yes, happy USA. Oh, we found some old markers at the Dollar Tree that were kind of dried out. Some Ziploc baggies and some alcohol, making ink, and it's coming out real nice. Well, that's awesome, Pearl. Hi, Paula. These are really cute. I'm thinking she put that on there to keep that on while it was being glued down. Understandable. I'm guessing it was creeping up. Look how cute. I love that. That is so pretty. Happy 4th, ladies. Well, it's already past the 4th, but that is pretty. Thank you, Miss Dawn. These are so gorgeous. If you come back and watch, thank you. Much appreciated. I will use these napkins. Trust me. Thank you, thank you. All right. Now, slide that in there. We'll use a lot of this for next year on the 4th. Me and Ray will probably find something to play with it. Hello, Jean. Hi, Mary. Yes, I actually did. I went on a hunt for it. I found it right here. It was tucked in a box somewhere. I did. I found it. I went on a dead man's hunt yesterday. Yes, I did. I'm so happy I found that because now I can actually do what I need to do. All right, now that we have that done, I am going to pull out the napkins that I was using to spray these on to catch the overspray. Oh, anyway, I got the ATC you sent me. It's beautiful. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Deborah. I was beginning to wonder if you'd gotten it. Oh, you lost your all too? I went on a dead man hunt. I needed it because I've got some things that I've got to make for my my auction at the end of August. Oh, you're lurking and playing with your inks? Awesome sauce. So I needed it to make some journals for my auction, and I was panicking. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I need one, but I can't afford to get one right this second. All right, let's draw out some, a piece of the paper. You just woke up 1 p.m. tonight, went to bed at 5 a.m. MasterChef Australia Marathon got me hooked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, darn you, MasterChef. All right, let's start out with my all-time favorite color. And does anybody know what my favorite color is before I show it? I don't know if I've seen it or not. Have y'all seen it or not? What is my favorite color? If anybody knows. I know one person that should speak up right now. Yep, there she is. Purple. Actually, two. Purple is my favorite color. Yes, ma'am. I'm already getting it all over me. I'm going to be I don't know what I'm going to be before the day's end. Got a little bit of awesome and a scrub brush. Like that, something right out. This is my homemade black that I'm spraying right now. And I'll show you how I dry it to get those awesome effects. Yeah, this is my homemade black. It's basically a mix of all the colors, and I turned it black. So, Now, when I dry this, I'm going to go around in circles, and whenever I see something that's hitting the edge, this is tracing paper. Purple's your favorite color too? Awesome. But anyway, when I see something that's going to hit the edge, I go over and I blow it back to the center. And that's how I get those really pretty colors. I'll show you. You'll see. And I can move the color where I want it. I need to pull my camera up just a smidge. Maybe I can see on the top side. See, I'm chasing it back from the corners. And I'm pretty sure you could possibly do this same thing with a hairdryer, but be careful, your paper's going to blow. A lot of people's colors in the group is purple. I'm not the only one. Can't go wrong with purple. It may take a minute to dry, so don't be in a hurry. Can you? Well, hi, Lori. Does my paper wrinkle? Just a little bit, but not too much to really worry about. But if you lie it flat, it'll straighten up. I didn't know you could do it with watercolors. I thought that was like really, really liquidy and very, very low pigmented. But hey, I could be wrong. I'm gonna be that safe. That's okay, Jean. I'll have to try that because I need to get some deli paper to see that. I might could do that. I mean, I don't know. I need to try it. That's a good idea. Hey, Jan. All right, ladies, this piece is dry. Listen to that. Listen to that. That's a gorgeous sound, isn't it? It's very crispy. And it's beautiful. Look how pretty that turned out. It is tracing paper. See how pretty that turned out? See how I chased from the edges and I blew it back to the center? Oh, you did? Awesome sauce. Yeah, I took the heat gun when it was pooling, and I blew it to the center, which blew it down and up, and that's how I got the effect of the running lines. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, thank you. I need to redo it, but thank you. My nails need to be redone. I had to trim them down because they started breaking on me, so I had to trim them down, and I squared them up this time, and so I've got a different color on them. Instead of being long and round and oval, I squared them and made them look like you did. Went to the shop and got them done. But yeah, that is gorgeous. I love the way these turn out. And it's nice and crinkly, and if you lay these flat or lay something heavy on top of them, those wrinkles will fall right out. And let's see. I don't want to show that. I don't know if it'll show through, but it'll show through, kind of, sort of. Be a nice little backdrop. That won't show through, but it'd be pretty if you use lighter colors. That would show through that. But this would be a really pretty like journal cover to go over top of the board that you're using, or you can even use it and make it a glossine bag out of this. A little envelope. I mean, it's about anything. Use your heart to your heart's content. I mean, just anything. Make a little pocket. Make a little slip pocket. I mean, just anything. Party, party. All right, let's play with some more colors. Alright. I got this tracing paper actually at an estate sale, so I got plenty to play with. And this is kind of old tracing paper, to be honest with you. It's very almost, you can see almost through it. Happy, happy, joy, joy's here. Happy, happy, joy, joy's in the house. Oh, dig better this way. Very light color. Let's do it as a base. Woo, I can smell the alcohol when I made this. Holy mother of mercy. I'm going to saturate that. And I'm going to drop some water base on top of that. Leave it as simple as that. These would make really, really, really pretty die-cut flowers if you had any. Make some real pretty mermaids. As far you can even go as far as mixing some gold paint in. It's black. I took the one that I had on off. This is the bebop shirt. Let me see if I can pull the camera up. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm going to try and see if I can pull my tripod up because it's been slipping. It's sliding. Maybe next stream making a pretty apron. Oh, you are? And these look like trees and like wooded area here. You got a good imagination, you can see it. Oh no! Unless you're making me one to keep my stuff from getting dirty. I don't have one. I need one of those smocks that you put on. That way you can button up or tie up. That way you don't get none of your clothes dirty. Hi, Kathy! And that's the back, and it has like a ripple effect. You can't craft live. You're still learning. We can do it just like this, where you only see is your hands and your desk. You don't have to show your face like me. I must be a weird artist because I hate messy. I was making coffee dyed papers and it was making me nuts because of the mess it makes. That's why I never made painting papers. Oh my goodness. I can make coffee stain. I keep my my instant coffee in here, and all I need is water and that. And have you seen my hands? I get messy in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I can be messy, but I don't care to get messy. A little bit of awesome spray cleaner and a scrub brush. In 5 minutes, I'm clean. But yeah, that is that. That's how you do that. I love making stuff like this. It's painting papers, and they're going to go in special journals. I just pulled out 2 pieces, I can tell. Hi, Gilly. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Is it Gilly or Jilly? Hi, everybody that's come in that I have not said hello to. Okay. I'm going to spray this down with water. Oh, great. Because we are going to play with these. Watch it not spray. Ugh, I don't like these little bottles. Not at all. I'm just making a Mod Podge of colors on here, and I know that it looks really weird. But I don't care. I'm going to use this. 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 I'm going to use this Right now, it looks like a big old pile of crapo. It's jelly. Oh, okay. I sometimes make brown like it's doing now, but when I get done, it'll be pretty, I promise. This is like leaking. Golly. Every time I use this color, I get it all over my finger. Alright, now let's move it, move it, move it. Page is buckling. Has anybody ever tried something like this? Anybody? You don't think you have brown shoes except for brown clothes except for your shoes, not your color? Yeah, I don't wear a lot of brown either. I wear a lot of brighter colors, like pink and purples and neon colors. Good morning, Marina. Have you got your stuff yet, Marina, or is it going to take a little bit longer? Have you checked? Oh, okay. All right, it is now dry. All that big muck of mess turned into this really pretty paper. See all those colors that look like dirty pond water? Now it looks like that. I see an otter. Do y'all see it? You see the eye, nose, and then the mouth, and then the body. Do y'all see him? And I believe he has a friend that's looking over his shoulder right here. Eyes, nose, mouth. Looks like a piece of wood right here. He's just looking over the edge there. I'm showing you where it's at. Kathy. Looks like a little mole. He does, don't he? See, I can't see it looking at it just like this. I have to look in the screen too. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking in the phone, trying to see it. You see a seal? So y'all are seeing it now. Y'all have to look, take a little closer look. This is neat though. You don't see it until you look at it in the screen. You don't see it. All right. All right. It's actually got a glimmer mist on it too. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. No, the camera's not picking it up. Oh, just a little bit. Y'all see it? The glimmer right there? Barely. Yep. See what I mean? How it may look like a bunch of mess when you put it on, but just wait. The colors dry a lot lighter than what you put them on. So yeah, it's pretty. Let's see. What other colors can we try? Let's see. Let's see. Because most of my colors are hidden in these bottles, and I don't know what they are until I spray them. I think this one's something. Cut out Mod Podge napkins on tracing paper. I'm pretty sure it's a paper. I'm pretty sure you could. Hold on a minute. Guess what? I keep napkins down here, and we'll give it a go, and we'll see. Well, let's choose us up a pretty one. Let's see. Okay, I've got a piece of one right here, so let's try it. How about we? This is my napkin straps that I keep down at my feet just in case my nature calls for a napkin. I think that's 2 layers. Yep. Just gotta keep playing with it. Give me here. Alright. Now, we'll play with those later. Alright, now we've got that napkin. Let's see. Give me your brush. Hey, Arlene! We are trying something. Somebody asked me something. Well, we've got it in front of us, and we're going to try it. How about that? Hey, little C. All right. Now, open up, and I believe... Come on. Did I put the thick one on here? Yeah. That's my thick Mod Podge. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to find out if it sticks. There you go. Oh yeah, it works. Just be real careful. These are very thin pieces of paper, so we may end up ripping if we're not careful. Use a very gentle hand. All right, let's put that back over here. It's dry. Yeah. All right. So the answer to your question is yes. You can use napkins on tracing paper, and it still gives the same effect. So there, we did try it for you. And that's actually pretty sturdy. It'd be a nice page in a journal. Or a nice little pocket. Which is real cute. Oh, you're larking and cleaning? So yeah, there you go. We now know it works. It takes a little bit to dry. I've still got some wet spots, but it takes a minute to dry. So if you don't have a heat gun or a drying tool, put it on there and let it dry. So yeah, let's put that to the side. Grab us another sheet. And let's see. I am going to try something else. And I'll spray this down again. I may need to go fill the water up soon. Okay, and now there he is. Children. These are my glitter inks. I don't have water there, apparently. Come on. And I think I'm out. Adel, if you go into my group, you will actually see a thing that I put on there for you from my Pinterest page for downloadable vintage and printable pictures. I need to get another couple of sheets because this is a lot of ink. It is messy, but it's pretty. Wait till you see the pages that come out of this. I'm going to end up staining my floor, but that's okay. All in the name of art. I hear my mail lady. Did she stop? Who needs a jelly plate? You got paper. Your pools are going to be awesome. All right, now I don't think I can get any more pulls off of it, but we're going to try one more. Let's see. Anybody going to go and try this once they see how pretty these prints come out? Warning, you may stain your hands. I can clean it up with the awesome power of Awesome Cleaner. This is the art room anyway. It's made to be gotten stained and dirtied up. Y'all see the glitter now? Uh-oh. You tore up an old white screen. Hang on a minute. Paper is pitching an awful spit. Hang on a minute. All right. Does anybody else have cats and can explain to me something? Anybody? All right. This was the original. The original where I put the ink. Look how gorgeous that turned out. Look at the gorgeous pictures. I don't know, Paula. I'll have to go and get my tissue paper, but I want to dry these before they really stain my floor. Look how pretty that turned out. There's the matte side without the glitter. And there's the very luscious, colorful. Anybody getting their inks and tissue paper? Or anybody getting their inks and their sprays and their tracing paper out yet? This reminds me of the Rainbow Bright. Anybody remember Rainbow Bright? Told you. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, who needs Timmy or Martha? You got me. You need one of those frugal people that know what to do with what. Well, that's what I use. This is the Dollar Tree, and they haven't given me any problems. And the ones that Ray got online, they suck donkey balls. They're the little tiny ones. They suck. You can't hardly put anything in them. Aha. All right, and there's the second page, guys. That's the second pull from the original sheet. So we've got the plain side, and then we've got the side that's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. All right. Now for the third pull. See what happens with that one. Staining the floor. Let me clean that up. Get my spray out. I'll spray that towel. And clean. Got all the stain up off the floor. that, have you? I think I surprised a lot of people on that one. What? Rose wants to make some spray papers. Did I just hear that correctly? What? Well, Rose, I'm actually containing a lot of the mess because when I spray it on the really close to the paper towels. The only thing that you'll have is a little bit of overspray, so keep your paper towels in the vicinity of where you're wanting to spray. And just leave them there. All right, here is the, how many is that? Here's the third pool, ladies. Oh, God. Ooh, hurting. All right, that's the third pool. Now to go get the fourth one. The fourth one is about dry. The fifth one is dry. I'll show you that one here in a second. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You put your rinse brush in your coffee. No, you didn't. Right? That's a good idea, Melon. Paper was burning my fingers, so I know it's dry. All right, and there is the fourth pull. I can. I'm making these for the Little Mermaid journal that was commissioned that I've got sitting over here. I started working on majorly last night. I've got to get it out because I've been so busy. I've been able to work on it, but yeah, these are going to go in the journal that I'm working on. My hands are so sparkly. I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all see the sparkle on my hand? I'm going to sprinkle you with fairy dust. There's the fourth one. It's not as vibrant, but it's more pastel. The more times you draw off of it, the lighter that the colors get. Very pretty. And then we have the matte side. Very pretty. These are going to make some really pretty pages. And then the last one's already dry. I don't even have to work on it, but look at that. How gorgeous these turned out, ladies. Absolutely gorgeous. I bet y'all are wondering, darn it, I wish I could play with those. I'm going to go fill up my water bottle again. It's about empty. Right back, ladies. Now we're going to do that again. That was fun. We had so many pretty pictures off of that. All right. Let's see what this turns into. Almost like finger painting. You push that. You push it where you want it to go, and then pull it. I'm not going to get as many draws off of this one as I did the last one. I didn't use as much water. I think I can get one more. That'll be it. Anybody can do these. Anybody. Now let's dry that one. Alrighty, guys. Y'all ready to see that dried? Look how gorgeous that is. Look how beautiful. All those colors all mixed in. Looks like a rainbow. Looks like a unicorn pasture. I know one person who really, really liked this. Nobody? You're using watercolor on tissue and it's making some cool things. Awesome sauce. I bet you it is pretty. I had so much ink on the floor that I just drew a print off my floor, literally. Speaking of that, 2 prints. Gotta clean that up now. Poor those things. Oh. Alright, boy, my hands are stained. Look at that. Oh, the tie-dye shirt, Paula. Hey, Mary. I know, I read it. I just read it a minute ago. As long as you notify me, that's fine, darling. But I'd really like to get it sent out because I've got some things that I've got to get with what's left over. I was kind of waiting on you. Right, look at that. How pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You see a moon? A little moon face? I see somebody kissing each other. Or am I just seeing things? And then I see some clouds. It looks like the sun peeking down onto the belly of the lake here. It's pretty. Oh, it's almost too pretty to cut up. Let's see what that other one brought to us. I didn't stain the floor too bad. that's dry already. Got the fan kind of blowing in the floor. So there's the last one that we pulled, and then I've got 2 more down the floor. I pulled the paint up off the floor, or the sprays up off the floor. Oh, gorgeous. Loving it. These are going to be some pretty pages and some pretty envelopes and glossing packages and stuff like that. Oh, I can't wait to use these. They're so pretty. Oh. The 2 that'll pull them off the floor. That's the ones that just got pulled up off the floor just from where they were laying. Isn't that cool? And you got the stripers. Gorgeous. You mean gorgeous? It'd be like animal stripes or something. But that's from the floor. I had so much ink on the floor. Alright, now there's some other colors we're going to play with. Are you guys enjoying the stream? If you are, please hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. That way you guys can get notified of any and all upcoming videos and lives. No, not what I want to set you. That's what I call mirror prints. Yeah, I know, right? It is pretty. Alrighty. I believe this one was the second set. Almost looks like a marble. Almost looks like waves in an ocean. Thank you, Paula. And then we have the next one here. Yeah, I believe this one was the original because that one, I believe, is where the air pocket was. I wonder if I can make on purpose air pockets. I don't know. We'll have to do another blue one just to see if I can do it. So those will set them there. Instead of blue. Teal. I'm going to use a broken china. Let's see how pretty that would be. Oh, not too much of a difference. I made one that looks just like Mr. Timmy's inks. I don't know how well it works, but we will see. You love your paper doll? It does. Yes, ma'am. It is the perfect color. Look how pretty that turned out. A real pretty aqua color. Doing pretty on the other side too. See what this one's gonna look like. Alright. Pretty. Didn't work out the way I wanted it. But, you know, looks like really pretty waves. At least I think. Boy. Very pretty. You see a face on the left side. Now that I put it up, you're going to make me go look at it again. Let's see. I gotta wait for the comments to clear out. Okay, let me see. Oh, I see it. It's right here. Almost looks like Wilson. Looks like waves. If you really look at it, it looks like waves. Two faces, two ways. I can see it. I can see both faces. It looks like waves. If you really look at it from up here, it looks like waves are crashing in. It's so pretty. But it won't look like that up in your hand. Alrighty. I want to try something. I don't know how well it'll work. I want to try just for giggles. Come on. It's the only thing about the Bria Reseins. You can't ever get the lid closed when you want it. I'm gonna try and do 2 pulls from this one because there's gonna be a lot of ink on one. Alright, those were the first 2 that we did. I think it did as well as I wanted it to do. Very pretty color. Try the next few. Yep, they do, don't they? So we have the next two. These will probably be already dry. If they weren't much ink on it. Yeah. And those were the last two pulls. Just to get a lot of this, to soak up a lot of the ink. Very pretty. Pretty. All right. I think I'm done with the tracing paper. And now I want to play with something else. Where'd it go? There it is. It already is. Okay, what this is photo paper. You know, the ones that you can put through your printer and make prints. Well, that's what exactly this is photo paper. It's the 5x7 photo paper. You can get it fairly cheap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play on my glass mat here. What I'm going to do, let's clean that off first. Alright, we're going to spray that down with water. Now, here, next thing you're going to do is you're going to spray, oh Lord have mercy, I'm using the red. You're going to spray on some color on your glass mat on top of the white. And a hint of dark. And then you're going to take your photo paper. You're going to place it just right down in the middle of it where you want the image to come. Let it set for a minute. I'm going to draw off the ink. And then you pull it up out of that. And you have some gorgeous images that come up on your paper. And you keep doing that until you've had your fill. And if you don't like it, you didn't draw enough color, what you do is you plop it back down in the where you want it. And you pull it back in. And these things dry rather quickly, so you don't have to really leave them too long sitting. And sometimes you'll get just regular plain. Plain Jane pictures here. But I'll show you a little trick. Wipe that up. Because a lot of it is what is left is water, from where the ink was sitting on top of the water. Let that dry for a second. Say hi. Hi, Susan. One simple picture can turn into something else rather quickly. Very dark. Hi, Renee. Now you want photo paper. What is it that Stacy called me? An inhibitor or something like that. What did she call me? Mama, I know you're here. Enabler. I'm an enabler. I'm sorry. I know you don't like the color brown, but I think that looks pretty darn girl. And that's just drawing up the excess color that I have still on the mat. Just spraying a little touch of water. And that's just what's left on the mat, or glass mat. See, I told you. Anybody can love it. Here, my pictures are starting to curl. I'm going to do opposites. That bright bold color. Now we're gonna hit it. I look like the night I was spraying those index cards for the inspirational decks. That's what my hands look like right now. All right, where's it at? Where's it at? Well, it's still wet. Well, the ones that I've sprayed on here are not. But yes, it's a kind of a mixture between alcohol inks and water base. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Thanks. Give me a second and I'll show you. I'm just gathering up the what's left. This is what I do when I have some left and I don't have a lot. I take a card and I drag it across. You'll feel where it's wet and where it's not. And sometimes the drag cards are the prettiest cards. Oh, my fingers. Blue and yellow. Do you realize that's going to make green, darling? So yes, I will. Here's what I was doing. Aren't they pretty? And this one was nothing more than the drag card. Blue, yellow, and green. Oh my God, my hands. Uncle Arthur is kicking my butt today. Ah. Oh my God, that hurts. Sorry guys, hang on a minute. Ah. I think he's trying to tell me something. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Green. Some hand positions I put it in hurt it worse. I'm just gonna pull. I'm not gonna waste this ink. I'm gonna put it on this paper here. That's just from ink that was left on here. I got a full painting page, or inked page. Blue, yellow, and green. Alright, so you said blue, yellow, and green? Hi, Barbara. You've missed all the fun. Well, not all of it. Blue. It says blue and yellow, green will come. Okay. Alrighty. We shall see. Aw. These are going to be real light. I got to put a lot of yellow on there to outride the blue. That way it don't get ate up. That's orange. We don't want orange. I don't know what color that is. I have to dye my hand just to see what. No, that's my other color. I've got so many colors that look like yellow. I gotta test it out. None of my fingers are clean. Nope. It's not orange. A very, very light orange. What is that daggum yellow that I had? What? I'm gonna go full throttle on it. Let's see what happens. May have to redo the blue and the green, or blue and the yellow. It is turning to green rather fast. You think the boxes are reproducing? Ha! That's what I thought when I started moving in this house. Starting to dry up, so I'm doing the pools. So did I do you justice? Did I do your colors justice? There you go. That was the blue and the green for you. They got to dry now. I'm going to move these. These are actually dry now. Most of the way anyway. And we will show them at the end of the stream. That way you all can see what we've been up to. All right. Lay these domino effect over top of each other. Where the air gets to them but not stick to each other. Gotta clean this mess up. That was kind of too dark of a color to save. Almost an ugly color when it all mixed. Now I want to show you what I did for my last de-stash when I was working with my alcohol inks. I had index cards. Now, what I did is just basic, say you wanted just a basic color. This is exactly what my hands look like, even worse when I got this done. Alright. You lay it down and it soaks up just about instantly. Like that. Instant background. And I would do several of these at once. Oh, really? Waiting for painting ribbon to dry out. Painted ribbon to dry. Ah. The more you put on there, let it kind of dry a little bit before you go on with the next round. You have that marbling effect. You can even take your heat gun and dry it and re-dip. Like that. It went from here to here. Same colors. Oh, okay. Hey, that works. Combine them. Why not? Let's see. Got spilled ink all over my floor and me. This is some bright orange, ain't it? It took me a minute to get hold of that color. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna have to clean every single color I've got in this box. My caps, but that's okay. The pretty stuff is worth it. I can get it up off the table. Okay. I'm gonna dry that real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, the sad thing is my dishes are already clean. I done my dishes before the show to clean my hands from the last time. I even mopped my floor. All right, now that you have that dried, you go in for the second round, which gives you that beautiful marbling effect. Now you go in and you dry again. Oh, I've sprayed a lot of things. I have worked with tracing paper, photo paper, and now we're playing with index cards. All right, now we've got that round done. How about we go in for another round? And just dop it down and go in for a dry. Just let the paint move or the ink move wherever it wants to move to. See the marbling effect that you're getting? The layered effect? It's sprays, like alcoholic sprays, water-based sprays, just anything with sprays. I'm making a more bigger mess than I am keeping it and containing it. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to put on that one, but look at the gorgeous effect that gives. You can do anything. And that's just from a regular, you know, postcard. Or not postcard, but 18. What am I thinking? Index card. That's just from a regular index card. And now I'm going to pick up the rest of that color that I did not use. You can do this with just about any style of paper that you have. You can even use it on book pages, such as, you know, them books that you tear apart and you don't know what the heck to do with the pages. Well, this would be a good idea for you to play with them. Get to them. One more. Oh. Be a really good idea for these. All right. So, for those of you who do not know, that all the crafters that do I've already decided it wanted to take a bath in it, so let's go ahead and put them down in there. This works just basically like the same thing as your stamps, your pads. Okay. So you have that as a result, and I'm going to pick up the rest of these colors with this card here. Look at that. I was just picking up some of that color. Alright, I'm going to leave what colors are on there. Oh my gosh. I think the Lord's trying to tell me I need to get off of here. My head's just started to crack and pop. It hurt. What the heck? was hoping it would draw some of that purple that was still left up. But I guess it didn't. Sorry. That was a trial, but it didn't happen. No, it's not. It's just I've been getting like very strong headaches here lately. I think after this one, I'm going to go ahead and get done because I've got to eat something as well. I'm getting hungry. All the pretty ones went bye-bye. Use the paper itself to wipe up some of that stuff. That way I can pull the color off of it. So there you go. Got that and that and those pretty colors for the book pages, and that was just a clean-up page. That is actually pretty all in itself. So we've gotten to play with 1, 2, 3, 4 different things that you could play with your alcohol inks and your sprays. So what do you guys think? Is this an all right show? Keep you intrigued? Did you learn something? Maybe, Shirley, maybe. And it's been real hot here. Today's the first day it's rained in about 2 weeks. Well, thank you, Paula. And Shirley and Mary. Oh, it's Melon. Okay, I'm sorry, Melon. All right. My slip, my bad. All right, Julie, thank you for coming. After I get this dry, I'm gonna head out myself. All right, guys. I think it turned out really kind of pretty, even with just that. This is the colors from the big paper pull. Let's see. We've got the index card pulls. Showed you how to marble. Now we're going to show the pictures of what they look like once they dried. Oh, that one's not dry yet. But these were the green and blues, or the yellow and blues, which turned a little bit on the green side. And then our other pulls with the photo paper. For the encouragement, I'm making my own ink. I've got 6 colors now. We'll pick up spray bottles later when I go to the store. I'm so excited. Well, Pearl, I'm so glad I inspired you. Every now and again, I give a little push. Whenever I'm in a stream, when I hear or see people are talking about something, I'm like, well, maybe I ought to show them how to do that. Well, I paid attention, and I figured I'd do something really pretty and show you guys how to do it. I mean, I've done this several times before, but I've got some brand new faces, and I want to be able to show each and every one of our folks in here on how to do things. Try and go to your local thrift store. A lot of them have packs that are already open that people don't want, because everybody's going digital now, and people really don't use photo paper. Us crafters, we do. How gorgeous these turned out, ladies. And I showed you here and here how one spritz of a color can change your whole color. It went from this to this to this, and then to this. Can you believe it? It's all in one little sitting. One spritz of color. So yeah, you can get several different colors if you play your cards right. You can get several different pulls with 4 or 5 different colors in one sitting on your sprays. Y'all watched me do it, so I'm not kidding you. Oh yeah. And then the fun part, we were working with tracing paper. These are the ones that I done before the show. These are the ones that featured in the picture in the title screen. And I'll tell you when we get to the ones that we worked on. Yeah, you need to get tracing paper and photo paper. Oh my goodness. Enabler, am I? Jean and Paula, they got to run to the store and get them some photo paper and some tracing paper. If they got the sprays, they going to use them. They going to have fun. And we're about to hit the ones that we made on show. Next stop, Staples, and spend good money. Spend a couple dollars for me too, won't you? Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Excuse me. And these are the new ones. These are the ones that we worked on during show. You don't have a Michael's or a Dollar Tree, but you do have a Staples? Oh, I said Mama needs a new pair of shoes. She says, no, I don't need a new pair of shoes. I got about 50 of them. I got about maybe 3 pair that I can wear without hurting my feet because I have calluses on both feet. I have balls in my feet, and nothing helps. No matter what I do, nothing helps. Feels like I'm constantly walking on rocks. And then someone asked if they could put a napkin on tracing paper. I said, well, let's see. Well, I had a scrap napkin, so we tried it and sewed it, and we done it. We did it. So we have a napkin on our tracing paper. I wear slippers. I wear like flip flops, but without the ones that goes to the toe. I go the ones that goes across the top, and I have one pair that does not hurt my feet. But after a while, the straps across the top where my feet swell gets tight. I have to stop wearing them. Anyway, look at that. Look at the gorgeousness. You never know. I might make a journal just out of these little papers. You never know. Yep. You can see the glitter. I can see it. You guys can see it. I can see it. It's really pretty. Yeah. Get some more to dry 'em. I mean, they almost sound like a little bit higher pitch when they're not painted like this, but they have more of a little rumble now. You see the glitter on that one, boy. I can't send none to Wanda because she don't like glitter. She sent me all her glitter, I think. Ooh, we're coming up. Here's the bright ones. Yay! I think I said these reminded me of Rainbow Bright with all the bright colors. I have no idea how much I still have, but it's all the real fine, expensive stuff I used to teach Holly Berry stamp classes where the glitter, everything was tons of layers. Oh, Mama, it's coming up Christmas time. Come on. You know I'm a glitter girl. I love you. We are cutting back to Paula because this one's wedding next June. This is it's local next restaurant. So I'm maxing out tacos for dinner for my honey. Oh, I wish I could have tacos for dinner. It'd be nice, but I think it'd hurt my teeth because my teeth have been hurting lately. And these were just prints from the floor, but gimme, gimme, gimme. You know I'm just messing. Those look like little clouds. I have a funny feeling Ray's gonna snatch one of those because I know her. She will, because she's supposed to be coming over today, and she'll want to play with one of these. Because I actually, to be honest with you, as I was the prototypes, the pictures, she was actually, I was talking to her on Facebook, sitting right here making them. She's like, those are pretty. If you make them good enough, Linda, he not want to go out to eat the tacos from out there. I make some darn good tacos, man. Shoo. Taco salad and burritos, and oh my God, Wanda can tell you. She's one of my moderators for my Cooking with Emily and James Lee show when I was actually doing it on a regular. She was there. She knew a lot of my recipes. She's actually still got them, I think. If I'm correct, probably still in her messenger. Or she may have deleted them, I don't know. I know. I've not been on Facebook. I told James Lee that we needed to do at least one show because we had viewers that are not on YouTube. And I think we need to do at least like one show every little bit on Facebook just to bring people up to date what's been going on. Oh, I can. I'll make you a taco that'll melt in your mouth. Amen, sister. I'll make you a burrito that makes Mexican restaurants make them smack their mama. Well, that's the one that looked like oceans. And I think everybody's seen the face in. Yeah, the face is over here. Yeah, that's the one that everybody's seen the two faces in. But if you've ever watched the Cooking with Emily and James Lee show on Facebook, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You'll see my faces. That's when I first got James Lee introduced to the camera. Oh, yeah. Refried beans, all they are is mashed pinto beans. That's all they are. Yeah, you're right, Paula. I'm not going to say that out loud, but yeah, you're right. This is the one where I was actually trying to make a butterfly, but I think I got the effect across rather nicely. So I'm gonna ask this round of audience: did anybody notice anything different whenever they clicked on my live stream? For all of those who are still here that aren't speaking. Almost down to the bottom. Yes, Crafty. Well, you ain't said hardly a word. Are you all right? It's the same as Chinese. They all have the same, but China eat more things than fast food Chinese restaurants. That's true. You're usually the energetic one that keeps the conversation going. What happened? What's up? And I think these are just the last little pulls that I got off of those because it was so much ink. All right, and that concludes the stuff. I'm hoping I don't have any ink on my face. Lord, tell me there ain't no ink on my face. Hey, I don't see no ink. It said Emily Welda. Yes, I'm fine. I was reorganizing my craft stuff. Oh, okay. I thought something was wrong. So I'm hoping everybody learned something. Hoping I brought some kind of knowledge to those of you who had none at all about this. I need a new box. I use all kinds. Oh, I didn't think I had a smaller thingy, but I do. Oopsie. You don't want to know where that comes from. I think it came out of one of the bags that James Lee found. So I bleached the thing and let it sit for a few days and then started using it. My craft says something was wrong, and that was why I was organizing. Like you, everything is okay. My family room is So I'm trying to condense it down to less containers. Oh. Just be careful and remember where you put things, and do not be like me and forget where you put it. I have this habit of doing that. How long did it take me to find my awl? It took me a week. All right. Missing any? This container is way too shaky to, yeah. So I did not spend a lot on my inks for when I get them, because I make them. It is a lot cheaper to make your inks instead of going out and buying those really expensive hoity-toity, like some of the ones that I've got, inks. I got those because they were on sale. You actually think my butt is going to buy something full price? You out your cotton picking that. So I'm going to buy it on sale. That's the reason why I've got some of the nicer things. You're seeing me from a different angle. What are you talking about? What, my point of view? You're a little bit lower on my desk. Normally you're like about right here with my other tripod. But my other tripod's kind of broke, and I'm using the one that I usually use when Ray's here and we record with the Divas. You're using my big tripod, and it's tucked in behind my dresser. My table. And so this is my collection now, when I didn't hardly have any. And you too can have a collection like that if you're frugal and use food coloring. Spend a little bit, but you'll have a lot in the long run. And get some Rit dye of all the colors. And some alcohol. And some bottles. Spend a little bit to save a lot. And then look like this when you're done. Ow. And I want to sit here and clean my hands real quick. I'll be chitter chat for a minute before I go. So I'm usually on for about, what, 4 hours, and here I am. I'm almost done, and it's only been 3. Well, hi, Tina. You so totally missed the whole show. We'll have to come back and watch the replay when it's posted. I know I'm dirty. Clothes dyes work. Yep. Yes, ma'am. They do. That's what I made. Whenever I made that red, guys, I made it out of this. You missed it too? Well, shucks. You'll have to come in and watch the replay, guys. I'm so sorry. I haven't been streaming as long as I usually do. I've been cutting it down to 2.5 to 3 hours instead of that full 4. Only when I have a very, very special project and I'm not tired and I'm hurting. A lot of the times I bite through the hurt just to put on the show, but then I suffer for it after. One more thing to buy. Yeah, that is what I made, if I can find it. Watch me not find it. It's in a spray bottle. Yeah. It's in here somewhere, I think. Hidden. You're what? Oh, you got a new craft room? That's awesome, Kathy. I bet it's huge. I bet it's nice. And this is what I use. I know y'all see a lot of times when I'm in a hurry and I don't want to sit and wait for something to clean, and you're using a baby wipe. What this is Mr. Clean Awesome watered down in a spray bottle. Spray it on your whatever you're trying to clean. Leave it on for about 5 seconds and wipe away. It cleans it up and you're ready to go. You're ready to go again. That is what I use whenever I need to very quickly clean up. Or you can use Awesome. You can buy that at the dollar store. You can actually buy this Mr. Clean multi-purpose antibacterial spray or cleaner. It's in concentrated form. You can buy that at the Dollar Tree too if you have one. And that's what I use to clean up rather quickly if I need to. Oh yeah, ours. What it is? It's ours too. I keep it by the half gallons. You know, the little ones that you can get for the refills. We keep those by the half gallons here because I clean a lot and I use it a lot. I have bottles sitting all over my room. Actually, I've got another one right here that I keep, and I'm almost out. Okay. This is the bottle that it would come in, guys. That's what I use, and I just put it in a bigger bottle if I have some, and I water it straight up and down. Crafter's cleaning tip. There you go. That's why whenever you see my desk, you see a nice pretty glass desk because that's what I use to clean my desk when I need it to be clean. But yeah, you use it right as it comes from the bottle. You love it. I do too. Sometimes when I need to clean my floors, I do that. I use it straight from the bottle. I just spray it on my floor, and like potty stains where Cooper has accidents, I spray it. I leave it on for a second and then I mop it up, clean the mop out, and ready to go. Oh yeah. We used to work for a carnival, ladies, for those of you who did not know. We used to work for a carnival, and James Lee's ride was called the Silver Streak, basically a baby Himalaya. And I knew that ride like the back of my behind. And I'd have to help him clean it because me and him were the only ones that really cleaned that. Besides, whenever I got my stuff set up, I'd go over and help him. And when it came to cleaning day, I didn't have nothing clean, so we had to go clean rides, and so I'd go to my honey's ride. And so me and him would clean the Silver Street, just me and him, and that's what we would use on the tubs to make them shine, make them clean. We had to do that every time that we jumped. A jump is what they call it's where you load up, you pack everything up, and you travel. And we had to do that every single time. You have a dog that licks everything. Awesome is awesome. I knew I'd forget one. There's one right there. I'm looking straight at it. And yep, I knew it. There they are. There's the red I was talking about. That's the color. But anyway, the Awesome is what we use to clean our tubs, to get them clean. And I also used it to clean my tent because I can make you a lemonade that will just melt in your mouth. And I do the martini shake when I shake. A lot of people would just come to see me shake the cup. And that's where I got a lot of my muscles, right here and then right here. It's because I used to do that. And anyway, I cleaned my tent that I used to set up every week, or every time we stopped. I used to use Awesome to clean all the dirt and stuff. And then one time, my boss, I could have killed him. But I didn't. He set me up next to a pirate ship. If y'all don't know what a pirate ship is, it's one of those ships that swing. Looks like a ship and it swings like this. Well, he set me right in front of it. Let's just say I didn't know I got barked on until the next time that we stopped and I set up. Let's just say my hands touched bark and I didn't know it when I was tearing it down at like midnight. And so let's just say we used that and I gave it a good bath in the Awesome. I sprayed it on there until the whole bottle was empty. I can tell you that. It was gross, but it came off. Yeah. Yeah, I told the boss, I'm gonna get puked on. He's like, so you can clean it. No, you won't. He was like, no, you won't. And then Jesse, the other carnival that we booked with, said, yes, she is. And John said, so she can clean it. Oh well. So the next spot, I had to give it a bath, a big bath. So yeah, awesome is awesome. Awesome is real awesome. So yeah, that's my one of my stories that I got to share with you guys out of my life. I was a carny, but I sold lemonade. I set up rides, tore down rides, uh, and I transported them. I drove. I drove the trucks to transport them. Yes, I can drive. Believe it or not, but I don't drive no more. Even if they contacted me now and wanted me to drive, I run for them. I'm like, can't do it. When when are men gonna wake up that women know best? I don't know, Tina. I don't know. Dish Dawn soap and vinegar and a handheld scrubby works awesome on the tub. Take off soap scum quickly. Oh, I'll have to remember that. I don't have any Dawn. I have the generic, uh, Gain. I think it's Ajax. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh shoot, my door's not open. I can't look. But I got the generic stuff. I mean, it works. You just have to use a lot more of it, but it works for me. Anybody else got any tricks you want to share with us crafters that helps us clean up a lot faster? Anybody? I'm open to it. Anybody? Any got any quick tips we all can learn from? Because this normally is a talk about it Tuesday, so we can do a talk for a little bit while we're toning down, winding down. Anybody got any tips and tricks for cleaning up things in a craft room that stains? Something that we can all get our hands on. That's very right there. Tina, I know you got some up your sleeve. Come on now. You've been crafting for a while. What's your tricks? You had dogs that look out the window and get slobber on it. Straight vinegar works great to remove it. Well, I knew that. Just take you a piece of newspaper and go. My mama taught me that one. Actually, no, my grandmother taught me that. If you don't have paper towels, use newspaper soaked in vinegar. It worked just as well. I know that whenever you're trying to get paint off your hands, like the acrylic paints, go to your kitchen and get the scrubby, like a clean one. Go get a clean scrubby and put some dish soap on it and scrub your hands. It comes off quick in a jiffy. Put the strainer in your sink though, because the paint things will come off and go down your drain. You don't want to stop that. Is the ink of your hands easy to clean? Well, sometimes and sometimes not. Even though I do clean my hands, sometimes it does stain a little bit. You'll have to wear it off. It just takes a couple of hand washes and a clean your dishes soap, and it comes off. It's not a big worry. It doesn't stain too bad. Now there are inks out there that are very, very highly pigmented, like the Dilutions. I'll show you. Like the Dilutions ink spray. These are very, very highly pigmented. And if I were you, if you don't want your hand stained too badly, take you another bottle and cut this. Cut it. Take half of it out and put it in another bottle. and put water in it. Kind of sort of water it down. It gives you a lighter, you won't get as much pigment, but it gives you a lighter color than what you started with, but you also get 2 in 1. Peroxide should take it off. It takes berry stain off when you've been picking them all day. Oh, thank you, Mama. I've got some. Hang tight for a second. I keep it in here. I keep stuff in here just in case I cut myself or do something stupid. So let's test this theory. All right, paper towel. I'm getting it everywhere. All right, let's see. Whew. If I've got any cups, they'll be clean. Texting time. Is it coming off? I'll see it coming off. It's coming off slightly. Look, there it goes. Just for my subby. We're testing to see if he works. And looky there, it is. It's coming right off. I mean, it might take some scrubbing, but it's coming off. So that looks a lot better. But it'll come off because I'll be washing my hands. But that was just for if you have tons on, pour in a bowl and let the fingers soak for a few and then rub off. Well, if you rub some Vaseline on hands before using the inks, it should act as a buffer. Sort of like a resist. I'm constantly cleaning my hands, guys, so it wouldn't work for me. The Vaseline would not work for me. Constantly having something in my hands wiping. Well, if I have any cuts on my hands, I'm pretty sure they're going to be clean. I have a lot of stuff that I get on my hands, and I can't do it. I got to have it off of my hands. Now, this I couldn't help. Now, if you want to play and you really don't want to get a lot of ink on your hands, I would suggest wearing some gloves. As I said in the beginning, if you don't want to get ink on your hands, wear gloves. I mean, it'll prevent some of it, but not all of it, especially if you have nails like me. It'll poke through the gloves. All right, enough of that. I'll go soak my hands in some water. Shoot. Wanda, I'll remind you. Yeah. Put it permanently where you cracked at. I will forget. I will look right at it and go, where's it at? Like I did that ink. I was staring right at it, wondering where the heck it was at. All right, Tina, sorry you had to go, but I'm going to be getting off of here soon. I just figured I'd do a little bit of chitter chat and talk to everybody since I haven't been able to do that. Have a good day. Give those grandbabies a hug for me. Oh. But anyway, I figure I'd sit and chitter chat with you guys for a few minutes while before I got off of here and socialize. Did they go away? Is there any good? Is there any good news? You need to tell us if there is. What's going on, lady? Are you typing? I dropped them off and about 2 hours later said, come pick me up. They couldn't find any stones. Magnesium oil sprays is what had saw them. Oh, that's wonderful! That is wonderful, Joy. Oh, that is wonderful. I'm so happy. I bet you he feels a lot better. That is absolutely wonderful. Was that a home remedy? That magnesium spray? You can buy magnesium oil spray at your health food stores. We bought a bottle of it because we couldn't find the bone. My mother-in-law. The bottle my mother-in-law bought us. Oh. Huh. Now we know that magnesium oil helps dissolve kidney stones. Good to know. Good to know. That is absolutely wonderful news, Joy. So glad. Well, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and call it a day. I've got to work on some things, and I'm hoping I can get some of this stuff off my hands because I need my hands to be clean with what I'm working on. So I'm going to go and get my hands tidied up. But I'm going to read a few things for you guys. That way I don't leave you guys empty-handed. I hate doing that. I got to get me another book. But I'm going to read you a few of the inspirational quotes that I printed off for my thing. It says, let go of things that are already gone. Be okay with not knowing for sure what might come next, but know that whatever it is, you will be okay. All right, ladies and gents. I love you all. Thank you all for coming in and sitting with me and crafting with me today. Hopefully that I inspired at least one of you to get out there and craft and share your ideas and post your pictures. If you are not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. I'm not telling you, I'm asking. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon. That way you guys get notified of my streams and upcoming videos. So ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. God bless you all, and thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.